Hi everyone, Cassie here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel for another video. Today we're going to be doing the August 2024 release and review for the Trinity stamps release. I love fall. Fall is probably, it is my favorite time of year, and making cards during fall is also probably my favorite thing to do as well. So we're going to hop right into it. I'm sure you've seen some of the stuff that's already out there. I have a video back on my channel for the video Hop for Trinity stamps, so you're definitely going to want to go check that out if you haven't already seen it, because if you hop along, there's always a chance to win, and so we will get to it. So let's start off with our stamps. We've got this darling little stamp set. It's tiny. It is a 2x3 stamp set with that cute little gnome dressed up as a ghost, and it's called Fabulous Gnome, and we've got the words "You are fabulous." You've got the little dash, so you can really do it out. You could just use the word boo. You could always use the "you are" for other things as well in any of your stamping. But there's this darling little bat, and you also have our gnome. And so there are dies for everything. There's dies for all the words, and our gnome, and our bat. And I did make a card for that. Let me show you. I made this one. It says, "Scare up some fun this Halloween," but I put the little gnome on the inside. This is a little donut. It looks like a ghost, and I thought they went well together, so I put the little bats around our ghost. You'll see this one again because obviously I kind of already gave away that there is going to be a donut. So there you go. All right, we're going to move on to our next stamp set. This one, well, there is another one. I don't have it. I'm going to try to link a picture up here. It's called Love You a Latte, and it's from the Love Dani collection, and I really love her collection. I just don't have that stamp set, and there is a coordinating die to go along with it, so I'll have a picture up there for you. But our next stamp set that I have is called Web Designer. Look at this cute spider. He's nice and big. Web Designer measures 3x4. The whole stamp set measures 3x4. And we've got the words "Let's Hang Out," we've got Web Designer, and we also have Eek. And then we have a little fly, and we have two little hearts. But he's so cute. Don't normally love spiders, but this one's adorable. So our matching die will cut out our spider. You also will get the dies to cut out both of the hearts, the fly, and then our words, which is great. And I have one for that as well. So once again, we're using that donut stamp set or die that's come out, but I stamped him and I used some little glittery embossing powder, and we've got "Let's Hang Out" with our flies on there as well. But so cute. Love how that turned out, and I just think that's a really cute set. All right, next one we have is called Life is Gourd. Check him out. Little gnome sitting on a jack-o'-lantern. We've got Life is Gourd, and we also have Happy Halloween, and you guessed it, there are dies for all of those. And the Happy and Halloween will cut out both the words separately, so you can arrange those how you want. And the same with Life is Gourd. It'll cut out each of the words separately, so you can put them wherever it is that you want them. And I guess I'm on a shaped card kick, because we have this one. I made a little pumpkin shaped card, and you guessed it, there's a sneak for that too. We got the pumpkin in there. But isn't that adorable? The little gnome's so cute sitting on the jack-o'-lantern. So cute. So very happy with that too. Next up we have Hap-pie Day. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Hap-pie. But it's all about pie. Which, yeah, I do like pie. Key lime is actually my favorite. Well, I shouldn't say that. I love key lime because it's sentimental, but pecan's actually my favorite. Yeah, there you go. All right, so all the words are Hap-pie. We've got birthday and Thanksgiving, which is nice because that gives you options. This isn't just like a Thanksgiving set. We have Easy as Pie, You Want a Piece of Me, You Are the Apple of My Pie, The Secret Ingredient is Love, Keep Your Eyes on the Pies, Hi Sweetie Pie, I've Got Fillings for You, Pie Love You, Wishing You a Fulfilling Holiday, and then Happy Thanksgiving. And then you've got your two pieces of pie. So this is really sweet. You can color those up however you want. You could probably even make that into a little cheesecake if you wanted. And there's matching dies. And yes, for all the words, all the sentiments, and then you also have your 2 pies, which is great. I think I have a couple for this one. If you go back to my channel, I did make, you know, these using the sentiments for all of that, which I think, yeah, that's crazy fun. And then I also have this one where I made a little pie. It's a blueberry pie, and then I put Hi Sweetie Pie on there. I don't know if yeah, keep your eyes on the pies. Cute. Once again with those shapes, so you'll see these again. All right, next up, we've got the Scarecrow Gnome, and he's adorable. So yep, he's a little scarecrow. We also have the corn. Now, I am a Husker. I'm from Nebraska, so I love the corn even by itself. And then we have this cute little crow. And then all your sentiments say congratulations, handmade card. Aw shucks, it might be corny, but you're amazing. You're outstanding in your field. Hey, happy fall. Thanks, great job, and hey there. And then matching dies for everything. So I do have one for that. Of course, made this one. Had fun on that background, for sure. It might be corny, but you're amazing. And then the corn. Oh, I love it. Love it so much. Okay. Next up, we have the Half-Pint Jar. And this is how the stamp set is. There aren't words for it, but you've got your really beautiful like cover for your jar. You've got just the lid for your jar if you want. You could stamp the like reflection on there. You also have the little bugs, which are cute. I use those in a video for tomorrow, so be sure to check that out. I'm not going to show you that card because you're going to have to come back tomorrow and see it if you'd like to. And then you've also got a flame, but these pieces right here, you can stick those like this to make this jar a candle, which is awesome. And then you also have a bow. These little pieces are for the little bug's rear end. And then here's the dies. So you can make this into a shaker. You've got your solid piece. You also have your outline for a shaker if that's what you'd like to do. You have your cutout for the top of the jar. Also, if you want to make it like a canning jar. Then you have these pieces here to cut out for the candle, and then you also have for your flame. Sorry, words are hard. And then you also have these dies. So these are the ones that you're going to cut out your bugs completely. But then these dies will cut out the bugs, but they'll also cut out the little rear end, which is fun. And then you also have these, which will just cut out the little rear if you'd like to do that. So you have some options there, which is great. There is a matching stencil, and I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. It's called the Half-Pint Stencil. And this is what it's going to do. You've got 2 stencils in there, and you also have some ability to layer that up. I use it tomorrow as well, but you can get these really beautiful results just using these stencils along with your stamp. I love it. It's really great. Okay, so that takes care of that one. I'm sorry, I'm not going to show you that card because you're going to have to come back tomorrow. All right, up next is our Simply Sentimental Halloween. Y'all know, if you watch me, you all know how I feel about the Simply Sentimental line. I have every one of them, and I love them because I mean, I would get them regardless. I like how they can work together with each other. I like how so much of it can be used separate, even if you just wanted to get the dies. So you wouldn't get, obviously, all the words to make that, but you'd get Halloween. And the dies work with the set or by themselves, which is fabulous. But yeah, I like how there's just different ways to do Halloween. There's a lot of them. And then you also have Scare Up Some Fun. This a season Halloween for bewitching, fantastic, spooktacular, yourself, treat, spooky, magical, best witches, all treats, have no tricks, perfect, happy, hocus pocus, trick or treat, enjoy your greetings and wishes. So like I said, these babies are chock full. Just about any sentiment you could want to make on a Halloween card for sure. And if you haven't checked out the Simply Sentimental line, I highly, highly, highly recommend you go check them out. because you probably wouldn't need to get, I mean, you get those and then you wouldn't need sentiments again because they're great. So yeah, love them, love them. Oh, and I have several for that. Let's see, where do we got? What do we got? Okay, I used the Halloween here. I used the stamp, and then I just die cut out the stamp, and then we have greetings. You'll obviously see this one again. This one, Bewitching Halloween Wishes, so I used those. Let's see. And that's it for the ones that I used today, but I'm obviously going to make more, and I'm going to use this a bunch more, so keep an eye out. All right, and then our final stamp set, which is so adorable, is the Hocus Pocus Gnomes. They're so cute. So you got 3 little gnomes. You got a little witch that's brewing something up. You have like a little wizard gnome, and then you also have this witch who's flying, and I think that's cute. So we've got No Tricks, Just Treats, Witching You Weren't So Far Away, Have a Magical Halloween, Happy Spooky Season, Hocus Pocus, Best Witches, and then we also have like several little like bubbles and stars and like just cute, super cute. Great elements. And then you have matching dies now. I had to, because they're so big, so many, that I had to put them on both sides of this, but I've got the dies to go along with all that. There you go. Okay, let me show you what I made with that. I made 2 cards. So I made this one. It's a shaker. We've got Hocus Pocus, Wishing You Weren't So Far Away. But she's so cute. She's brewing something up. And then I used the other witch flying for this. Happy Spooky Season. Didn't do anything on the inside of that one. You're going to see that one again for sure. All right, now we got a bunch of standalone dies. So let's get started. We've got this. It's called Oh So Spooky Gnomes. And so this is what they look like all put together. Here's the dies, but use your packaging because it's really going to help you be able to piece everything together. And that's super fabulous if you ask me. So we've got all those dies. I showed you the one already. Where would I put it? Oh, right here. So I made a little ghost gnome because I think he's adorable. And all I did for this one is I used my markers mostly. Die cut everything out of white and used my markers. Even got a little jack-o'-lantern bucket so he can go trick-or-treating. And he's so cute. I just love him. Love him. Love him. And so yeah, that's what I made with that one. Moving on, we have our pumpkin candy bucket. So here are the dies, super cute with all the little candy pieces. And then here you can make a little bucket and, you know, your little candy pieces to go along with it. And so I did make a little candy bucket. I went crazy. I had so much fun. I was listening to an audiobook, just creating, and it was just so much fun. Normally I like to die cut out of just like white cardstock and color everything themselves, but I had fun grabbing out different colors and just, you know, make them a little candy bucket. Super fun. And you wouldn't even have to, I mean, you wouldn't have to put the face on it if you didn't want to. Find a way to just use the little, like if you wanted it to just be a fall pumpkin and maybe put some flowers coming out of it. Ooh, that's an idea. So that'll give this one a little bit more longevity so you can use them all the way through fall, not just for Halloween. Love it. I just love creating for Halloween. It just makes me happy. All right, next up we have the Kokeshi Cutie. So this is what it's going to make. You can obviously change up your colors and stuff. And here's the dies. I did not have an opportunity to play with it, but isn't that adorable? So stinking cute. And I like how there's all those little dies to do that. Make a couple different kinds of hair if you wanted to. There's like 3 different kinds of hair. You got your little cutie. You could do up a robe different ways. You know, you got your umbrella. Really sweet. A fan. All that. Super fun. I have plans for that one. Then next up we have the Tip and Sip Coffee Shaker die. So I didn't get a chance to make anything with this one either. But you've got your dies that are going to make a shaker. And the thing is, with this particular die, it's supposed to make it look like when you pour that those are going to disappear, if that makes any sense. I know that the design team has got some people out there that did some really cute things with this one. So be sure to go and check those out because this is a sweet die. I have plans for this one also because, you know, I love coffee, anything, anything. Okay, next up we have our pumpkin shaped card. And so you guessed it, it'll make a pumpkin. You saw it earlier, but yeah, it's got all the pieces to make your pumpkin. And so, where's my little pumpkin? My little pumpkin. All right, so here's another one that I made. You already saw the one earlier. I decided to do one out of white. I actually love this time of year, or I guess it's probably not available now because it's still in the 80s here in my house. But I like getting the different colors of pumpkins and even carving them that way. It's been a minute since I've carved a pumpkin, but it was always fun when the kids were home and we did that. So yeah, but I decided to just use the pumpkin as is, and then you could also use them. Very fun. Very fun in fall. Now we have the Oh My Pie. This is such a great die. Now that little cutout's pretty tiny, but the pie itself fits perfectly on the circular card. So this is our circle-shaped card, and it also, let's see, this also makes donuts and pizzas and everything else, but as you could see earlier, I used the circle shape for all kinds of stuff. Here I made the pie. I had so much fun. Some of this was probably unnecessary, like I did the blueberries on the background, and you know, you really can't see them too well on camera, but they're in there. I put them, you know, kind of behind our little lattice, and I used some glittery embossing powder, and I just had so much fun with this one. It was so fun. And then I have a blueberry pie, but you can also make strawberry. You could put the handles on your pie if you wanted to, like to make it a little pie holder. You've got your pecans, and then this is actually whipped cream. So isn't that cute? This part obviously will cut out if you wanted to do a pie, like you've got two separate options here for, you know, you've got your crust, and then if you wanted to do one on the inside and then cut it out to make it look like, you know, a pie with just how some people do. You could leave that off entirely, you know, and just have it be, I don't know, whatever kind of open pie. But there's a lot of options, and it's super cute. And I like it. So you'll see it again, for sure. I also used it on the cards that I made for the video I had earlier. I just used the little strawberry, I used the pecans, and I used the blueberries. So, love that. All right. Next up we have our A2 tree frame, which has a very beautiful embossed edge. And while I obviously used mine for fall cards, you saw this one earlier, this is great because it's just a silhouette. And so I think spring cards would be really pretty. All the leaves are on there, which not a big deal, but down here doesn't really get to be, the leaves don't drop too much until, I don't know, closer to like January. So I could even make a few wintry type cards with this type of background. Summer cards as well, maybe summer camping. So this one is not just fall. You don't have to think just fall for this one. This one has some definite longevity. And along those lines, there's also the A7. So if you are the type that loves to make 5x7 cards, which I do, I like making both. I love them. This is another option. And so here you can see. And then once again, it doesn't have to just be for fall. I made those black silhouettes, but you could have fun doing whatever. Oh, I love it. Yeah, these make me happy. They just make me happy. I can't. That's all I got. They make me happy. All right, then we have this one's so cute, the tiny pie set. Okay, so I love it. You've got your flat piece to make your pie. You've got your pie tin, your crust, and then you've got the top that you could or you don't have to add. Now, you saw these earlier. These are in a video. I show you how I make this one, which they're all the same basically, but yeah, you just make your little pie. You can do your filling, whatever color you want. I got a pink one here, I got purple. This one's brown because it's a pecan. But have fun. You got your cute little pie, and it goes along really well with our pie sentiments. Yay. And then we have the Donut Scare Me. So look at that. It goes, once again, with our circle-shaped die, because this also has the donut pieces to it. You could get your sprinkles and whatever else you might want to add. It's also been used to make a pizza. I've seen that. But check it out. You can make all kinds of different donuts. And I had major plans to make so many donuts. I wanted to make all these and then some. You know, an eyeball, you've got your spider web, you've got this one with all the little eyes. You've got a pumpkin, a Frankenstein, and a ghost. And you saw those earlier. I made this one and I made this one. So it just screamed to have the web designer put on it, you know, with our little web. Obviously the web could be used on all kinds of cards also, you know, or other cards, not just, I don't mean all kinds, but wouldn't just have to be circular. You could use it on A2 cards as well. Then the cute little ghost that I made. But yeah, I just think this one's fun. I like that there is, you know, the matching. You've got your pies, you've got your donuts. You got it all, friends. I love that. I love that. So yeah, there's those dies. Oh, and there's also these teeth. That's not shown on here. But how fun is that? We've got these little teeth that you could put in the holes for the donut. That would have been fun on this one. That's so fun. Makes me happy. All right, and then we also have some stencils. Now, there's this one. It's called the Tomadachi. I think I'm saying that right. And I used it on these. Just a really great stencil. And there's 3 designs on it. So I don't know if you noticed that. But we've got this design here, you've got this design, and then you also have this design, and then this design repeats itself. But I think that's really cool. You could isolate those if you really wanted to, and just have a strip that's these, you know, or this one, or even this one for that matter. But it's a really nice stencil. And then we have our full moon. Once again, this works perfectly with the circle. Here we go. With our circle-shaped card, because let me show you what I did. I used the stencil to make the moon, and then I also stenciled our bats and our witch on some patterned paper, and there's matching dies. So I die cut out my moon and I attached it to my circle card. You obviously don't have to use the circle card. You could put it on any kind of card. It wouldn't have to be circular, but I just thought it was perfect. You just got a little moon card. How fun is that? And I think I even used this one. Oh yeah, I used it in this one as well. So you can see the moon's back there. Kind of gets lost in there, I guess, a little bit, but I think it's cool because it looks like she's flying. There's the moon, and then you got the really pretty sunset going on. But yeah, I think that's really fun. I love that when there's coordinating dies for the stencils as well. So great. So great. And then there's all kinds of other things that are being released. There's shaker sheets, there's embellishments, and I have a bunch of the embellishments. I don't know if you saw on any of these, the embellishments that I used, but let's pull some of these out. I didn't use them all, but I definitely have plans to use them because I am an embellishment freak. I definitely used the little ghosts on one of these. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, here we go. Used it on this one because there's stars and stuff in there too. How cute. So there's all these cute little ghosts. This one looks like little candy corn. You got another one that's like the traditional black and orange, and then you've got the candy pieces that could be in there, like little pinwheels. This one is really adorable. It's called Non-Toxic, I believe. And I used it as a shaker with our, since, you know, she was making a potion. And so there's, in this little embellishment pack, you've got like a little cauldrons and poison bottles and all kinds of fun stuff. Then in this one, we've got some little turkeys and some little orange hearts. In this one, we have our little candy corn and some sprinkles. This one, we've got all kinds of fun brown stuff. And then there's like little pumpkin spice lattes. This one, we have different colored ghosts. We've got purple, turquoise, and pink. And then this one is just fun. I have the names for all of these, but I don't know which one each one of them is, so, because they're not on the package, but they'll probably be on your package. So check it out. Really pretty, the little seat, like the little beads, and they come in green and black and purple and orange. So yeah, lots of fun stuff. I don't know. Do you like making Halloween cards? Is this your jam? Do you like fall cards? What do you enjoy? Are you looking forward to this release? Are you excited? Is there anything in particular that you're like, I love what you made. I would love to see how you made it. Go ahead and leave that down in the comment section down below, because I always love reading that stuff. I've been a little slow to the comments lately, but there's a zillion things going on, and I bet everybody can say that that's what's going on in their lives, is everything. Everything and then some. So obviously I had a good time, and I plan to continue to have a good time with all these goodies. If you like this video, hit that like button. Definitely consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. And as always, I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye, everybody.